Hey, this show is entirely listener supported. That's you. You're a listener. If you want to support the show and find out how to get bonus content and early episodes and monthly video hangouts with me and Jeff, you can head to patreon.com/wehaveconcerns.
It's awesome.
Yeah, fun times. Fun times on a boat. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Canada.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens.
Alik the Golfer Evans came through again. He came through again, sent us a story to wehaveconcernshow@gmail.com. You can also send stories to our, post them on our subreddit, which is wehaveconcerns.reddit.com.
That is also a great place to meet fellow concerned citizens. Also, I'm going to put out there one more time before we get started.
Yeah.
Y'all want a Facebook group? Tell me if you want a Facebook group.
Okay.
I just know that, some people aren't into
I'm
Reddit.
not into it, but other people might be.
A lot of people are into it, and
Yeah.
I feel like, hey, whatever you guys are into, we'll do it for you.
So this is a story.
Or you start one and tell us, and we'll come.
Yeah, if you start one, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Here's a story about rain. There was a noticeable uptick in a rare disease called melioidosis. Melioidosis?
Yeah.
In Southeast Asia.
That's how you fight melioidosis.
You gotta have Ricola. Melioidosis, I think, to and fro. Southeast Asia, Northern Australia. This is a lung infection caused by a bacteria that hangs out in soil.
How ironic that the disease that sounds the most like a hearty yodel will actually affect your lung capacity and your ability to yodel.
That's why they called it that. It's because it hits yodelers the worst.
It's like how Lou Gehrig's disease only affects baseball players.
Yeah, it's so sad.
It's very sad, but not for me. I'm not a baseball player.
Safe.
I understand. Sports jokes.
Yeah.
I think I understand how ALS works.
I'm pretty sure you're sensitive to that entire situation.
Thank you.
They couldn't figure out why. Why would there be this weird uptick every time it rained?
Well, I'm not the world's greatest detective. As Kellyanne Conway would say, I'm no Inspector Gadget.
Right.
But I would say causation and correlation being what they are, and sometimes are not, maybe we check the rain.
Well, they did. They checked the rain, but because the weird thing is this bacteria hangs out in soil like all over the place, but why only in Southeast Asia and Australia when it rained did people catch the disease more? They're like, that's weird. Well, it turns out that these areas, these tropical areas in Southeast Asia and Northern Australia are in the Goldilocks zone for the perfect type of rainfall to spread disease. How does rainfall spread disease, you ask? I'm glad you asked.
Now, okay, I'm gonna take guesses at how rainfall spreads disease.
Go for it.
So I have a few. Number one, a certain amount of rainfall means a certain amount of more standing water, like the soil cannot absorb the water fast enough, and so it allows the bacteria and viruses to breed within the standing water because there's more than usual. That's my first guess.
Okay.
My second guess is, and I know this is highly unlikely, but somehow through evaporation and rising, the water vapor is just at the perfect density to carry this virus.
The second one is much more accurate.
The second one is much more accurate.
You're on the right track with the second one.
Rain is just splashing garbage diseases around?
Yes, that's basically it. Rain is splashing garbage diseases around. In fact, when you walk outside...
Why doesn't rain splash? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
When you walk outside after a rainstorm and you smell that wonderful fresh smell of rain, like post-rain, it's like everybody's like, oh God, did you love how it smells after a rainstorm?
No!
What you're smelling...
Don't tell me the beautiful smell of falling rain is actually diseased.
Well, it's not always diseased.
Oh, but it's the smell of disease.
You're smelling a chemical called geosmin.
You cannot have said that right.
Geosmin, Geosmin. Geosmin.
Okay, maybe you have.
Geosmin. That's a byproduct of bacteria and fungi. Fungi. Not doing good with my pronunciations today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Po Buddy's nerfed. You know what I'm saying?
Po Buddy's nerfed. you're actually smelling the byproduct of bacteria, right? In your nose. And the reason you're smelling that is because it literally splashes that stuff off the ground into the air. The way we found this out.
Everything I love.
Some researchers hooked up super high-speed cameras with some splashing water that they treated with fluorescent dye so they could see it really well on the high-speed cameras.
Okay.
And they took video of water dropping at various speeds and at various temperatures. And what they found out was when you go into the Goldilocks zone of temperature and rain speed.
Yeah.
And that is, so basically sandy clay soil.
Okay.
Soil temperature of 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
And droplets falling at about 3 miles an hour. That's the magic. That's the magic place.
Wow.
That means that that carries the bacteria from the ground. It literally propels it into the air, and you can see it in these high-speed fluorescent cameras. You see it drops, the water drops and splashes, and microseconds later, giant like a flare gun comes out of the droplet of bacteria. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Oh my God, it's like a tiny bioweapon.
It is. Rain is like a bioweapon.
It's like the ittiest bittiest bioweapon. It's like a little Smurf-sized bioweapon. It's like, gee, Papa Smurf, what a wonderful day in the village.
Yes, well, it does look like the clouds are forming over Smurf Village. I'm feeling very Smurfy, and my knee is smurfing, so I know it could possibly rain.
Well, when your knee smurfs, it smurfs. And we all know that you can smurf out anything, Papa Smurf.
Yes.
Look, the first droplets of rain are coming. Well, we better stand
they're so
underneath our
giant
mushroom.
compared to our tiny Smurf bodies. How adorable. Oh, God. Oh, God, the rain, it smurfs.
Oh, it smurfs in my Smurfs.
It smurfs so bad. Oh, God, there's a Smurf growing out of my Smurf. Nothing is supposed to come out of your Smurf.
Brainy, why didn't you tell us this was going to happen?
I just wear glasses. I just have a vision problem. What the fuck, you guys?
You mean what, the Smurf?
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. So at this point, because the bacteria has been propelled into the air, it's light enough that it now gets carried by the wind, by drafts, by the moisture in the air, and it gets carried into your nostrils, into your lungs, causing a lung infection potentially.
Good Lord. Is nothing that advertisers have told us is pleasant and cozy actually pleasant and cozy? What's next, Chef? If it's not the fall of the morning rain, is it an oversized cup of tea? Is that going to kill me?
Oh, it will. Definitely.
A real comfy shawl?
Yeah.
Is that going to kill me?
The morning sunrise is going to burn your eyeballs and it made your head explode.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah.
2 kittens meeting an adorable stranger on a train and sharing some coffee that we love.
Yeah, no, that stranger will take those kittens and shove them into your ears.
I shouldn't have brought him on the train, in all honesty. You're not allowed.
2 kittens on a train? That's too many kittens.
Yeah, 2 kittens and a serial killer don't make a right.
That's that old adage. Yeah.
This is awful.
They're saying it's very similar to what happens if you pour a glass of champagne or any other carbonated beverage and you see the fizz on top. It's basically the same kind of property.
Oh!
But what's happening is
bacterial fizz.
It is bacterial fizz. You know how it tickles your nose and then gives you lung cancer?
It's effervescent.
Yeah.
It's effervescent as it turns the inside of my esophagus into a fungus.
Yeah. The growth, you could just taste the growth. It's lime.
The disease tickles my nose.
Yeah. It's limen and also bacteria.
Yeah, it's the only carbonated beverage that comes with limen and a plague. A plague that will befall you and everyone you love.
So with effervescence in drinks, the popping bubbles are carbon dioxide, but in this case, it's literally just the air particles. It doesn't need carbon dioxide. It's just a regular...
Because it's from the impact and it's just coming up. Yeah. And then as it bubbles up, because the particles are so small, I would imagine it triggers some sort of evaporation, and then it floats, and then it's just carrying these fucking bugs, I now imagine all diseases to look like tiny Korok leaves
Exactly.
from Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that's how it is.
They're just carrying around with those little helicopter seats. They're just like, what's up, motherfucker?
You found me, and now I will kill you. Yeah. A single raindrop that can create hundreds of tiny airborne droplets, each one carrying as many as several thousand live bacteria.
No.
They said the great quote here is, it's as if the ground has gently sneezed.
Ugh.
Sneezing ground. Every time it rains, the ground sneezes.
That was the original slogan for Irish Spring. It's like the ground is gently. Come on, try Irish Spring. It's like the ground is gently sneezed.
I like it, and I think that it plays in a certain segment of our demographic.
Right.
But I'm not sure we want people to be associating, the fresh feeling of a shower.
Sure. Let me try this one for you.
Yeah.
Taking a bath with fresh Irish Spring. It's like pus lulling you to sleep.
Pus. Yeah. No,
You ever just felt pus? It's soft.
Is it?
It's soothing.
You brought some. Oh my goodness.
I didn't bring some so much as I just am always oozing some.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
So we're going with that one then.
I think we're going to go with the pus one. Yeah.
Yeah, the pus one's going to work.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm at the store.
Mm-hmm.
Which soap did you want?
I want the one with pus. I saw the commercial, and it really made it sound amazing. I want to feel as if the ground is gently sneezing pus at me.
Is that the commercial with the woman in the shawl drinking the tea?
Yeah, she's got one
in the bathtub for some reason.
Yeah, she's
eating
kittens.
Yogurt.
She's got two kittens. One on one half of her head and the other on the other half of the head, and she can feel one of them tingling and the other one she can't feel tingling.
And she's just eating yogurt and a salad and laughing. Is that the one?
Oh, it's delightful.
And that was a soap commercial.
Yeah, we're talking.
I couldn't tell.
I know.
I was not the target demo.
Is everyone staring at you in the store right now?
I'm yelling very loudly. Is that how speakerphone works?
No, you don't have to do that. In fact, you shouldn't be on speakerphone in the store.
Okay.
Maybe just put it up to your ear. And
pus, it's too loud if I put it up to my ear with the speaker on. So a pus soap.
Yeah.
Do you have a pus soap for my wife?
Yeah, aisle 4, man.
She also has a very heavy flow.
Oh, come on, honey.
I need pus soap and tampons for a very heavy flow. It's crazy. The flow. She's like the Funkmaster Flex of menstruating.
It's true. I do.
I took you off speaker.
What? Oh, well.
But I'm getting you the pus one.
Thank you. Yeah. So
many dudes are like they have that sort of. Oh God, are you gonna make me buy tampon? Or is this just sitcoms that tell us that dudes are like
that?
I don't think dudes have ever. Do dudes really have a problem with this?
I've never had a problem with it. I've had to buy tampons in my time.
Sure,
fine. Who cares? No, nobody thinks, oh my God, is it for you?
Yeah.
Or what? Who cares? Who cares?
Oh no.
Have you ever had a problem?
You know a woman.
Yeah, right.
And you care about her.
Yeah. Have you ever had a problem buying condoms?
I have never had a problem buying condoms.
Me neither.
I've never been nervous about buying condoms.
I have often had to buy condoms and also needed something else. And I always felt like the cashier thought that I was doing.
adding something?
Yeah, thought that I was doing the decoy purchase to offset the condom.
Right.
I need condoms, and I need this bag of Wrigley Chew.
I always think back to, it was either Kentucky Fried Movie or Amazon Women on the Moon, where the kid goes in to buy condoms for the first time and literally runs into like everyone he knows from his small town. And they're just like, hey, Jimmy, how are you? And he like buy some Trojans and I'll take these Trojans. And the guy behind the counter is like, oh, Jimmy. Jimmy, no. And it's like, who? What?
Yeah,
what town is this?
I don't know.
Go buy condoms. Go buy tampons.
Go buy condoms.
You know, if you have a hang up about this, I want you to go to your nearest store and buy just like a fuck ton of condoms and tampons all at once.
Yeah.
And take a picture of it and send it to us. Of you just like
just in the line.
Of you just
with the cashier.
Just like armloads of it.
Yeah.
And with a thumbs up. And I swear to God, we will praise you for it if you have a problem with it. Because get over your body fears.
Guys, we have a very short time on this planet. The rain is literally trying to murder us. So you just buy the condoms and tampons.
Listen, man, if the rain doesn't get you, an STD will.
That's right.
They're STIs now, I think.
What changed?
Sexually transmitted infections, most of them.
Oh.
So most of them are infections and not diseases.
Okay. What about viruses?
Viruses are just a natural part of having sex. And just have sex, kids. It'll give you viruses and turn you into a mutant.
Oh, well,
that's just part of it.
That's fun.
Two things you need to learn. You should not be ashamed of buying condoms, and sex will kill you. Don't be afraid or ashamed of sex, and sex should be feared, and you should be ashamed of it.
Right.
Those are the two things that our society's been trying to teach you since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I could boil it down to
Become
you.
aroused, but dear God, don't act on that.
Hit your penis with a hammer.
Yeah. Make sure it's erect first.
If you don't have a penis, hit something else with a hammer.
Find a penis to hit with a hammer.
Sure, if that's your thing.
Yeah.
Because we also don't kink shame here.
No, of course not.
But back to this rain.
So basically, melioidosis, the yodeling disease,
Yeah.
as it's colloquially known.
As it's known in the medical community.
Yeah.
Ask any doctor and they'll tell you.
He says very, very rare. And if the rain is the culprit behind these small rise in cases, it would only be in rare locations with this Goldilocks zone.
Sure, but this
so
is...
do not become alarmed.
No.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up and sit down, science, because here's what I've got to say. Sure, that bacteria only exists rarely and in these specific areas and only spreads over that Goldilocks zone.
Right.
Do you know what you've just told me? There is a place for everything. There is a season. Turn.
Right.
There is a place, a rainfall, and a soil temperature that potentially will spread any disease you can think of.
Yeah. There is a place where the ground sneezes.
There is a place
Do not walk in the land of the sneezing ground.
but bathe in it.
Yes, definitely
Bathe in the sweet sneezes of an Irish spring.
You gotta bathe where the ground sneezes and the rain tickles your ivories. Oh, it's a wonderful place.
Where the rain tickles your ivories. The traditional Irish blessing over jazz musicians.
May the rain tickle your ivories.
May the rain always tickle your ivories.
Thank God La La Land revitalized the traditional
Jazz
Irish.
was stolen from the Irish when they came to
traditional
America.
Irish jazz music.
People don't know that. Thank God La La Land taught us that. I think we've taught you a lot of bad things this week.
That is what we do.
Yeah,
That's our service.
Some of them are, as always, some of them are true.
Most of them are not.
Most of them are not. But I do want to know if other diseases can be carried by different rainfall rates. And
What if it's literally like all the diseases are in the soil.
They're
it's
all
just
there.
Which rain are you getting today?
Diseases are the last organic thing we have.
It's true.
And if the rain can spread one, I feel like it can spread them all. And I'm just saying, like, you trying to calm me down over the fact that, like, one of those things is no longer an issue doesn't mean there aren't millions of other issues I'm worried about now.
Oh, man.
Anyway, hope you guys have a good day. We also killed Smurfs very early on in this one. I had totally forgotten about it. This is a bad episode full of bad things.
Yeah, I know. But you know what is good?
What's good?
Buy some condoms and tampons.
And some
Seriously.
t-shirts. We don't sell condoms and tampons.
We should, though.
But we do sell t-shirts.
What if we just got into the condom and tampon business?
Our t-shirts will prevent the spread of STDs and act as birth control.
No one will screw you in our shirts.
That's a promise.
That is the We Have Concerns promise.
Go to wehaveconcerns.com/shop and find all the things that you can wear to make whoever you're attracted to less attracted to you in return.